Sports Network. Dave Clawson Show Wednesday night at the playground in Clemens. Great spot. Perfect spot. Bring your golf clubs.
And an appetite.
Got all kinds of stuff going on in there now.
You said you had something really good to eat last week, right?
Pepperoni pizza. Oh, I ate it when I got home, half of it, and half the next day for lunch. Terrific. I think Tim Sparks got a pepperoni pizza, said it was great. He got a thin crust. I got the thicker Roman crust or something. It was great, though. All right. Both teams out there and ready. Bachmeier in the gun. Shifts Claiborne to the left, hands the ball to him past the 45 and stumbles down to the 43. I think he's mad at himself. A little more daylight there, but he was tripped up by Mike Diatta. Still got about 6 or so, second down coming.
And a lot more daylight out to the left side, too.
Wake in a hurry. Bunching 3 receivers out wide right. That's still the short side. There's the snap. Quick give left side to Claiborne. He'll lean it over the 40 down to about the 39, short of the first down by a yard. Green, the Clemson transfer, Malcolm Green. He's from Virginia, from Richmond, is there to make the stop. Third down 1 at the UVA 39-yard line. Ball between the hash marks right now. Bachmeier barking out the signals. Virginia with, well, Bachmeier goes up under center, takes the snap, and leans forward for what he hopes will be a first down. And you don't see that very often. Virginia comes out of the pile of bodies with a ball.
The ruling on the field, forward progress was stopped.
Now that was the decoy where he started out deep and then pretended he was going to the line of scrimmage to change the play or shout out some instructions, and he took the ball, tried to sneak around the left and didn't get there.
Yeah, he is going to be short. So it's fourth down. Wake 0 for 1 tonight on fourth down. This is fourth and about a foot. At the 38 of UVA, Wake will shift to the left. Bachman in the shotgun. Dix need only inches for a first down. High snap, give right side to Claiborne, and he bangs the ball past the 35 to the 34 for a first down by several yards. Green again there to make the tackle for Virginia.
Took all the tension out of that play in a hurry.
Wake needed less than 1, got 5. And now the Deeks bunch those 3 receivers again to the right along with the tight end over on that side. It's the short side of the field. Snap back to Bachmeier, plants the foot, looks right, fires right, pass out of bounds. Over the head of Fields, who was on the boundary and open. There were 2 white shirts in the vicinity.
Personal foul, illegal hands to the face, defense number 55. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's Britton, the tackle, who gets the penalty, but that ball was just overthrown.
Yeah.
Defenders were there, but not involved really in the play.
8 yards off.
But bad decision, not decision necessarily, but the hand of Britton got up into the face, so that's a first down for Wake. In the red zone now at the 19-yard line on the right hash mark. Bachmeier in the gun, fakes the handoff, looks middle, sack back here at the 20. Probably a sack. Officially looks like he lost about a half a yard. Clary, the safety, is there to make the hit. If it is a sack, it would be the 4th by Virginia tonight.
That won't have anybody happy.
Might have given him the line of scrimmage, so it may not be a sack. Going to be second down and right at 10 from the right hash mark. Snap to Bachmeier, zips it over the middle. Pass is caught at the 14-yard line in 3 or 4 white shirts on top of Donovan Green and take him down. Jonas Sanker, the safety, is there to make the tackle after a gain of 5. Sanker was a highly recruited quarterback out of high school there in Charlottesville. Now a defender for UVA. Third down and right at 5 for Wake at the 14-yard line, right hash mark. Bachmeier takes the snap, drops back over the middle. Wide open is Morin, who makes the catch falling down at the 10. He might have scored had he stayed upright. He's going to be short, though. Needed to get down to about the 9 and didn't quite get there, so it's fourth down again and right at a yard again.
And you're exactly right. If he'd elevated the ball and got it to him where he could handle it, he'd have been in the end zone.
It's going to be 4th down and 1 from the 10. Line to gain the 9. 12th play of this drive. Wake shifting to the right side now. And Bachmeier is ready. Motion to the right, give in the middle. Claiborne straight ahead for the first down about the 5-yard line. Smacked down by Clary. And it's going to be 1st and goal with 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Wake leading to 20-17. Let's go down to Dave.
And isn't it refreshing to see Wake Forest work it on these short yardage situations and succeed?
Having success certainly here on this drive. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line in the middle of the field. Claiborne left of Bachmeier, who's ready in the shotgun. Motion by Fields to the left, give in the middle. Claiborne with some buddies in front, bangs the ball to the 3-yard line, brought down by Butler, the end, a Miami of Ohio transfer.
And essentially it's been the same play, too. It's been those 2 tight ends shifting, sometimes both, sometimes just one, and then the slot into motion and give it to Claiborne.
Going to be 2nd down and goal to go. Claiborne with 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. Remains in the backfield on 2nd down and goal. Clock running inside 8 minutes now here in the 3rd quarter. 20-17 Wake Forest as the Deacs break huddle, which you hardly ever see. And Wake's ready. Have to ask Clausen about that. Snap to Bachmeier. Fakes the handoff, goes right side. Caught diving at the pylon. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Right at the goal line. Donovan Green is there to make the catch. Sticks it in the end zone right in front of Shine, the corner. And the 3-yard touchdown has Wake up 26-17.
Spectacular body control by Donovan Green to reach behind and down just a little bit to pull that ball in and then twist himself around to dive forward to get just across the goal line right at the pylon. Excellent catch and then a good effort to get into the end zone.
12th career touchdown catch for Donovan Green, who had one last week, his first tonight. And right at halfway through the 3rd quarter, the Deacons lead at 26-17 with a PAT on the way. Snap and spot good. The Dennis kick is through the middle. Got a brand new score as we take the timeout. 7:40 left in the 3rd quarter as we go to break by telling you it's Wake Forest 27, Virginia 17.
Your morning shave with Barbasol is a time for self-reflection. Look in that mirror and ask yourself, can I make a real difference in this world? Of course you can. Just not today. There's football on. Barbasol. It's a can of can-do.
Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com for Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Hey Demon Deacons, cue the shine and savings. The new Zips Car Wash app is available for download. Keeping your ride sparkling clean has never been more rewarding. Get the free Zips app and earn points for every in-app purchase, including memberships. Then turn those points into free car wash rewards. Download the app today and your first car wash is free. Visit Apple App Store or Google Play Store and search Zips Car Wash now. Zips Car Wash, proud partner of Wake Forest Athletics.
Chris Hook's inside the Learfield Network studios. Let's take a look at some scores in the ACC. Number 12, Miami, dispatches Florida A&M. No problem whatsoever. That game has just gone final. 56-9. The Hurricanes are going to move to 2-0 on the year with 14:43 to go in the 4th quarter. Stanford on a 24-0 run against Cal Poly right now. They lead it 31-7. Ashton Daniels has a combined 252 yards of total offense. He has 2 passing touchdowns to lead the Cardinal as they have a 24-point lead in the 4th quarter. At the half in Charlotte, NC State was driving down 10-3. They threw a pick 6 and then had to punt. Deep in their own territory, Tennessee would score a field goal with time running out. They have taken it into the locker room. 20-3 the score. The 14th-ranked Vols took advantage of NC State mistakes, and they lead it by that tally heading into the locker room. And with 7:23 to go in the second quarter, App State finally on the board. 42-7 now the score. Cade Klubnik, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns as we send it back to Stan, Larry, and the gang at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, and Chris, thank you. The Deacons on their touchdown march, 75 yards in 14 plays, 7 minutes and 20 seconds. And along the way, converting 2 fourth-down conversions. The pass from Bachmeyer to Green, the Riddle Tractor touchdown, has Wake up 27-17. And that scoring summary brought to you by Truist, an official banking partner of Wake Forest Athletics. Bachmeyer now on the night, 15 of 24, 225 yards and a touchdown.
Big break on the 15-yard hands to the face defensive penalty that kept the drive going.
Caleb Carson down below said to boot it. Brown and Tyree, the deep safeties for Virginia, as the Deacons get a little daylight between themselves and the Cavs, but not much. 10-point game, 7:40 left here in the third in Winston-Salem. So Carson's ready, and here's the boot, high and deep. And Tyree will watch it sail into the end zone for the touchback.
Deep.
Yep. So Virginia, out come the Cavaliers. They're 34 points last week in the win over Richmond. Second highest scoring total under Tony Elliott. Got the win over the FCS team, now visiting Winston here tonight. Brown's the running back, fake to him left. Calandria keeps right side and nowhere to go. He's horse collared down by B.J. Williams. Playing a lot tonight with Jasheen Davis out with a sore hip. Pretty much no gain there, second down and 10.
A nice job staying home, filling that hole.
Ball's at the right hash mark. Wake with a 4-man front. Calandria has his team in the gun. Brown's to his right, opens up, gives the ball off. Brown with a little hole there up to the 30 and over the 30 to the 31 or 2, where he's brought down by Dylan Hayes and Kendron Wayman. And after a gain of 7, it's third down. Third down 3. Got to get it out to the 35-yard line. The clock runs at 6:45 remaining in the third quarter. Wake Forest 27, Virginia 17. Deacons trying to win for the 6th straight time over UVA. Snap to Calandria, throws on the left flank, pass caught out here at the 35, right at the line to gain. That's hauled in by the back, Brown. Branson Combs makes another tackle, but Virginia just enough for the first down.
Yeah, he was doing everything to try to catch up, couldn't.
Now Virginia in a hurry, off play action. Calandria wants to throw, looks deep and right. Pass going to be caught on the flank over there at the 45-yard line and twisting up to the 48 as Malachi Fields brought down by Blue on the corner, but a gain of 13 and another set of downs. First down Virginia, approaching midfield at the Cavalier 48. Quick snap back to Calandria. Looks left and long down the boundary. Intercepted by Glasgow. Picked it off at the 22-yard line. And Wake Forest has it going the other way.
Well, you've called Glasker's name all night long. That ball a little bit underthrown, and Glasgow was right there. 2 men deep for Wake Forest. Glasgow was the short man, and he came up with a pick. Easy catch. Ball about 5 yards underthrown.
His first pick as a Deke. Wake's second interception of the night. And the Wake Forest offense comes out with 5:53 to go here in the third quarter, and there's a timeout down below.
And remember Dave Clausen talking about turnovers when he came out right at the start of the second half.
We'll take the timeout with them. We'll get a word from your local stations by telling you the score. Wake Forest 27, Virginia 17.
Are you ready to rule the realm? With a new Game of Thrones scratch-off from the North Carolina Education Lottery, you can. This epic game gives you the chance to win up to $200,000 instantly, or a trip to beautiful Napa Valley to play the Seven Kingdoms experience, where you could take home your share of up to $7 million in cash prizes. So treat yourself like royalty. Play the Game of Thrones scratch-off today, and let your reign begin. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds are 1 in 4.31. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
This is Dinger for Roger Marion Automotive. Roger has been servicing all my family car needs for over 30 years, and I encourage all fans listening to do the same. Get great service for your car at the best possible price. In addition, you get a chance to talk Wake Forest sports and history. Roger has 2 locations in Clements, one near West Forsyth High School and the other on James Street. Call Roger and Coleman at 778-1518 or Lenny and Bob at 766-2636. So call Roger today and tell him Dinger sent you.
Back at Winston-Salem with a timeout down below. Game brought to you in part by Barbasol. Choose Barbasol shaving cream for a thick lather and close, comfortable shave. Barbasol, the American original for over 100 years. Better by Barbasol. Well, second pick of the night by the Wake defense. Of course, in the first half, Tyler Walton tipped the ball at the line of scrimmage, and then Kevin Pointer, the big defensive tackle, has the ball on the pick and rambles 40-plus yards. And now Glasgow with the INT, a beautiful pick on the sideline in front of the Wake Forest bench. So Wake +2 on turnovers tonight. And, Coach Clausen mentioned in the first half the difference was the interception. And now the Deacs with a 10-point lead in the ball back after another interception by the Wake Forest defense.
Well, Glasgow's only got a couple of tackles, but he's got 2 breakups and 1 interception, and it seems like you've been calling his name a lot more than that. He's been in on a lot of plays one way or another.
I remember early in the first quarter he made a play on the far side, then it was on the near side, and the next play he was back running down somebody on the other side. So the redshirt sophomore from Temple Hills, Maryland, giving a good account of himself tonight. And the Wake Forest offense out there again. The line of scrimmage is the Wake Forest 23. Hank Bachmeyer got the start tonight. He's gone the distance. Grad transfer from Murrieta, California.
Take another one of those 7-minute drives right now.
Yeah, the touchdown drive a moment ago. 7 minutes, 20 seconds, half the quarter. And the ball back now with a 10-point lead over visiting Virginia. Deacs have won against Virginia 3 straight times here at Legacy Stadium. There's the snap and give. Carney in the game for Wake now as he lumbers over the 25 to the 26-yard line. Davie County grad. Gets 3 tough yards there, brought down by Jason Hammond out of Miami Gardens, Florida. Second down coming up for the Deacs. Again from the gun, Bachmeyer. Fakes the handoff to Carney, looks middle and now runs it himself. Past the 30, breaks a tackle, is pounded hard at the 36-yard line by James Jackson. Good decision, got 9, but he was hit pretty hard.
He was, and one of the Virginia players just took himself out of the play. It wasn't a particularly good move by Bachmeyer, but twisted the defender up.
Line of scrimmage, the Deacon 36. Near the right hash mark. Bachmeyer with 3 Deacons wide to the right. Going to throw that way. Caught by Alexander at the 35 up to the 40. He's hit hard and spun down in front of the Demon Deacon bench. McDonald and Clary, the middle linebacker and safety, are there for Virginia. Gain of 4. Going to bring on 2nd down and 6 for the Deacs at their own 40. Clock at 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Wake up 10 with the ball. Here's the snap, slow mesh. Bachmeyer pulls it out, throws right sideline. Donovan Green makes it look so easy. He makes the catch at the 47 in front of Dave Clausen. Jam Jackson, the corner, makes the tackle, but a gain of 7.
Those just big old hands reaching out and snatching that ball.
When he's healthy, he is good.
Man.
Missed all of 21, all 23. First and 10, Wake nearing midfield. Snap to Bachmeier, fumbled it, picks it back up and pulls the trigger left side. Pass caught by Alexander at the Virginia 46-yard line. The tackler hurt slightly on the play. That's Thomas, who was hurt earlier in the game. He is still down on one knee, and that's going to require some medical attention.
Timeout for an injured defensive player.
So Thomas, for the second time tonight, will have the Virginia medical team surround him.
Makes your heart stop a little bit when that football goes down to the ground, but that one bounced straight back up to Bachmeier, and he was able to just regroup and get the ball out for a nice completion.
And while we were going to maybe grab a score, but now they've gotten Thomas off the field, and so both the defense and the offense out there. So we'll get to Chris in a moment. And Wake's ready. Second down and a long 3 for the Demon Deacs at the Cavalier 46 left hash mark. Carney still in the game at running back with 3 Deacons wide to the right. Bachmeier directing traffic out there. Virginia rushing 4.
A lot of smart going on right now out there.
Yeah, Bachmeier and Pettibone, the starting center for Wake, are talking things over. Here's a fake in the middle, throw down the middle, pass caught by Alexander at the 15, and he takes the defender down to the 12. That's the safety Clary. And he is hurt on the tackle. And quickly, let's go down to Dave Gorin. Dave?
Yeah, you're talking about Donovan Green missing all of 21 and 23, so he's a pretty good even-year player.
Timeout.
And I would like to point out that 2024 is an even year.
That's how you get to be a professor right there, Stan.
Okay, as promised, let's go back to our Learfield Network studios with some scores. Here's Chris Hooks.
Thank you very much, Stan. A couple of national scores to look at as Alabama is in a little bit of a dogfight against South Florida with 9:35 to go. Number 4 Alabama, this in the third quarter, leads 14-13 as South Florida just scored to cut it to 1. And then with 13:47 to go in the third quarter down in Baton Rouge, Nichols just scored a long touchdown run to make it 23-21. LSU is driving, but again, a surprising score coming out of the SEC as we send it back to Stan and Larry at Legacy Stadium.
Thanks, Chris. Alabama just dedicated the field to former coach Nick Saban tonight at halftime, I think. That wouldn't be a good game to lose, would it? Especially to South Florida.
All those players back in.
All right. We are ready to go way down to our right. Ball's at the 12, left hash mark. First and 10 for Wake. Bachmeier in the gun. Morin in motion right to left. Back to the right. Gets the swing pass. Wants to throw. Does so downfield. Incomplete. And Morin got tagged pretty hard when he pulled the trigger. Malcolm Green got him, the Clemson transfer. We called his name a couple of times. That little trick play didn't work very well.
And we won't see it again for the rest of the net. Probably the Clausen regime. But
however long that is, may not see that play again. Deacs, though, live to play another play here. Second down and 10 from the 12-yard line. Carney's still in there at running back. Wake with a bunch set to the right just outside tackle. The ball given off to Carney, and Carney lowers his shoulders and pushes the ball past the 10 to the 9 to the 8. Butler and Diatta are there. 2 or 3 other white shirts around.
That'll bring up third down.
Gain of 4 that time. And for Wake now, third down. Right at 6 to go from about the 8. Can get a first down without scoring. Ball stays over on the left side of the field. Bachmeier's got the snap, opens to his right, throws to the middle back corner, incomplete. Looking there for, I said back corner, back line, intended for Alexander, incomplete. That's going to bring on a field goal try, looks like.
Looked like Alexander was open too, but ball a couple of feet over his head.
Matt Dennis trots out there with 2 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Dennis has a couple of field goals tonight, some PATs.
So after the Morin pass attempt, I'm guessing we aren't thinking fake here.
Yeah, maybe not. 26-yard attempt from the left hash mark. Snap, spotter good. Boot on the way right through the middle. And the Deacs have added to their lead. It's now 30-17.
Well, you make a switch in running back and take Kearney, get some important yards. Wake moves the ball down the field, and it wasn't a 7, but they came up with a 3. Deuce Alexander, once again, a big part of moving the offense down the field. It seems like his name just keeps popping up with big plays at important times as Dave Clausen and Warren Ruggiero gain confidence in him and give him more attempts to receive the football.
Scoring summary, the Deacs go 69 yards in 10 plays, get the 26-yard field goal to lead at 30-17. Truist, an official banking partner of Wake Forest Athletics. It was 20-17 at halftime. Deacs with 10 unanswered here in the third quarter. And remember, it was the third quarter last week that the Deacs blew open a tight game.
So evidently, good adjustments being made at the half. And it's Dave Gorin mentioned earlier those first down plays on third and short, fourth and short. A little bit of a difference from a few years and the last few years, and they were a big part of that drive.
Black's in to kick for Wake. Brown and Tyree are deep for UVA. Here's the kick, and neither of those safeties will get a hand on the ball. Be a touchback, and Virginia will start at the 25-yard line with 2:10 left in the third quarter, and Wake Forest leading 30-17. The Deacs have outgained the Cavaliers 404 to 302. A couple of rushing touchdowns for Damon Claiborne. Bachmeier with one touchdown throw and 277 yards tonight. UVA is ready. Calandria comes near side pass on the left flank. Going to be caught and then shoved out of bounds. Tyree with the catch. Slocum with the tackle for Wake. Gain of about 4 there. Second down and 6 upcoming. Clock runs inside 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Virginia, there's some movement along that offensive front. They got caught. Penalty flag flies. Now they're talking about it.
Full start offense, number 51. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's the right guard, Ty Furnace. Each of these teams penalized us twice in the first half.
And again, it was Walton, Stan, who made the big play on the tip pass in the first half for the interception.
Correction, second down.
Pointed that out to the officials.
Second down and 11. Calandria in the shotgun. Has the snap. Fakes the handoff left. Throws to the right. Pass to Tyree again, and not much room out there at all as he gets brought down before he gets to the 30. Evan Slocum with another tackle. Senior safety out of Cartersville, Georgia.
He slipped a little bit as he tried to make his cut up field, but there was nowhere for him to go.
Now third down right at 9 to go. Virginia 2 of 9 on third down tonight. And from its own Virginia 27-yard line. Calandria drops back, wanting to throw, is in trouble, dancing around in the pocket and sacked back here at about the 24-yard line by Kevin Pointer, who had the interception in the first half. Another sack to give back. Food Lion Feeds just donated 1,000 meals to feed our neighbors in need right here in Winston-Salem. Keep cheering on the quarterback sacks to help Food Lion Feeds give back. A loss of 3 on that play.
And that's all motored by Pointer because he got taken out of the play and then just kept coming back and finally got the sack.
Sparks into punt for Virginia on 4th down and 11. Morin back for Wake. The snap is low, so is the kick. End over end, hopping around, and Morin will have to let it roll. It takes a Virginia carom past the 30 down to about the 27-yard line, and that's where Wake Forest will have the football. A 49-yard tumbling roll of a kick for UVA. And Wake Forest will start at the 27-yard line, leading 30-17. Last snap or two coming here in the third quarter. Only 21 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Wake Forest down below in black shirts, gold pants, black hats, working from our left to right. Virginia in all white head to toe. Bachmeier remains the quarterback. He's gone the distance tonight. Has the snap, gives left side to Damon Claiborne through a little crease up past the 29 to the 30 to the 31-yard line. Trey McDonald is there to make the hit. Gain of 4 on that run. Claiborne is inching his way toward 100, and that will be the final play of the third quarter.
And I think that Bachmeier and Claiborne are disagreeing about exactly how that ball was supposed to be handed off.
Yeah,
and they're very vociferously discussing it with each other right now.
Yeah, Claiborne kind of looked like he was in motion. He kind of went around Bachmeier, got the handoff.
Remember, we've talked about that play they've run several times where they step to the other side, and then once he's set, they hand it to him. But there was some confusion on that one, and they ironed it out and made up.
Well, we've played 3 quarters. Wake Forest leads at 30-17. We take the timeout as you listen to Demon Deacon football on the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
Deacon fans, are you looking for authentic barbecue? Then head on over to City Barbecue for all the barbecue classics. You'll love our slow-smoked meats, classic sides, and desserts made from scratch. Plus, don't forget North Carolina's best sweet tea and lemonade. Get the City Barbecue app for $5 off, points on every order, free menu items, and slow-smoked surprises. Visit any of our Charlotte or Triad locations in Winston-Salem, High Point, and Greensboro today. Learn more at citybbq.com.
Football season is here, and the fall months are approaching, but it's still warm. That means pests like ants, roaches, and mosquitoes are still out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Stark Exterminators to keep your home, business, and tailgate pest-free. The professionals at Stark understand that it is not just any property, it is your home or business, and they will inspect, identify, and then treat with a solution that is customized for you. Schedule your free pest inspection today. Call 855-STARK now or visit StarkExterminators.com.
Back in Winston-Salem on a beautiful night for anything, especially college football. Wake Forest leads Virginia 30-17, again trying to win for the 6th straight time in Virginia and inch back a little bit of ground in this overall series that Virginia leads 34 wins to 17, but recent history has belonged to the Demon Deacs.
5 in a row?
5 in a row, yeah. And 3 straight under this patch of sky in beautiful Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Virginia, its last 12 ACC games, 9 of those were decided by a touchdown or less. Wake right now leading 30-17. Oh, we got something going on here. All the lights are off, cell phones are on.
Coach has got them going.
Coach James Adams. We talked to him the other day at practice.
He's enthusiastic.
He is, he's something now.
Going to be a fine head coach someday.
He really will. He's got everything it takes to be a great coach.
This is pretty cool looking. It really is.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Wake Forest Athletics. With Ford F-150 on your team, it's game on. See your Carolina Ford dealer. You laughing at me?
No.
I'm trying to sell trucks over here.
Carolina Ford, it's a good thing to buy, you know. I got one sitting out there with 438 miles on it.
Yeah, you pulled up with a ranch and some new digs. Man.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Can't hide money. Can't hide it. All right, we swap ends of the field. Wake Forest here in the 4th will be traveling toward the north, toward Bridger Fieldhouse with Beacon Hill behind them. It's going to be, second down and 6. And the football resting at the Wake Forest 31-yard line. Again, Wake in front, 30-17 as we start the fourth quarter. Bachmeier in the shotgun. Virginia rushing 5. Here's Bachmeier in the middle. Finally hands it off to Damon Claiborne, who's banged at the line and then falls forward to the 34. And Virginia's got another hurt player. Jonas Sanker is down. He made the hit.
He was coming in on a blitz from the right side, and he banged helmets, it looked like, and almost broke the play up, almost broke the exchange up, getting there just about the same time, and he took the worst of it.
He's been busy tonight. He had 8 tackles last week in the Richmond win. In Virginia won at home 34-13. That was just the 7th win for Tony Elliott. He's in his 3rd year. He's 7-16. Clemson grad. He did not inherit a lot. And we've talked to Coach Clausen about how much he really likes Tony Elliott and respects the job that he's doing in Charlottesville right now.
And there's a lot of football talent in the Commonwealth.
Oh, man.
I mentioned the stat earlier, 16 different schools where players played together from both teams. Just remarkable.
Going to be third down and a short 4 for Wake at its own 34-yard line. There's the snap to Bachmeier. He wants to throws to the right side, going to be reeled in there by Moore, and at the 40, enough for the first down by a couple of yards. Trey McDonald from Chattanooga in the middle makes the hit. Deeks got 6 and moved the chains.
Nice possession throw.
Clock runs, 14:20 left in the contest with Wake up 30-17 here in Winston-Salem. Wake Forest back to the gun at the right hash mark. Handoff right side to Claiborne. Trying to get to the corner, runs out of real estate over there and thrown out of bounds at the Virginia bench by Sanker, who's apparently okay. Good. It's good news.
I couldn't believe he got around the edge.
Dave Clausen was talking about Virginia's defense earlier this week and mentioning Sanker and others by name. Second down and 10 Wake at its own 40. Again, right hash mark. Bachmeier wanting to throw, zips one over the middle to Merrill, who cannot make the catch at the 45. Jam Jackson right there with him to break it up. And it's third down and 10.
A ball that I think he would probably tell you should have been caught a little bit behind him, but still, you get those hands on it.
Merrill had a couple of catches last week against A&T. Transfer from Tennessee. Third down and 10. Snap to Bachmeier. Sets that back foot up. Wants to throw. Now runs to the left. Throws on the run. Incomplete at the 50. Could not hook up with Morin that time, and Wake will be forced to punt the ball away.
I think it would have been a first down, too, if he'd have been able to haul it in. Just a little bit too far in front as he was going down.
So Ivan Mora is in to punt. Chris Tyree will drop back for Virginia right at the 20-yard line. Cobb will snap it, and Mora will kick it. Snap is good. The boot out of there. Kick downfield won't spiral, doesn't turn over. Grab made by Tyree at the 25 up to the 30-yard line, down the sideline to about the 35. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds. It'll be the 34-yard line. 35-yard punt, 9-yard return, and a timeout down below. 13:26 to go in the game. We get a word now from your local stations by telling you the score. Wake Forest 30, Virginia 17.
Hey everyone, this is Tate Carney, running back with the Wake Forest football team. In a football game, there's no one call that is right for every situation. Lucky for Demon Deacon fans, when it comes to your home's heating, cooling, and plumbing and electrical issues, just one call to Sutton Brothers can do it all. Sutton Brothers expert technicians will assess your situation, determine the best game plan, and then fix the problem. So when you need help with your heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical systems, remember that one call to Sutton Brothers does it all.
We love our pets. Accidents and messes included. Shaw Floors Pet Perfect Carpet helps you love confidently with protection from everyday messes and odors. Designed with the whole family in mind, Pet Perfect features built-in protection from staining, fading, and pet hair. Make tails wag with Shaw Floors Pet Perfect. Designed for you, perfect for your pet. Visit the experts today at Clements Carpet to learn more and find out your perfect flooring solution. Proudly serving Deacon fans for over 20 years. Clements Carpet. Clements Carpet is your one-stop shop for all your carpet and flooring needs.
Chris Hooks here inside the Learfield Network studios as we check up on some scores around the ACC. Stanford looks like they're going to be pulling away for the win against Cal Poly. They shut out the Mustangs here in the second half, 24-0, as with 3:01 to go in the fourth quarter. It is 38-7. Stanford will get number one win of the year. And in Charlotte, Tennessee is really doing their number to humble NC State here tonight. They have scored to start the second half as Nico Ayamaleva just threw his first touchdown pass. It's 27-3. Tennessee is rolling against NC State. And at the half, Clemson, 35 points in the first quarter. They lead App State 56-13 at the half down in Death Valley. Cade Klubnik, 378 yards, 5 touchdowns for Dabo Sweeney and the Tigers as we send it back to Stan, Larry, and the gang at a Legacy Stadium.
Yeah, and the gang's all here tonight. All hands on deck. 13:26 to go in this ACC opener for both Wake Forest and Virginia. First time these two have met since 2021. It was in Charlottesville. Wake won fairly easily there, 37-17. Last meeting here was in the COVID year of 2020. Wake won 40-23 that night.
It was kind of a turning point game up there at Virginia the last time that we went up there.
Virginia ready to go down below, and White down to our left, working left to right. Snap to Calandria, quarterback draw, 35 to the 40, bounces outside toward the boundary and closing hard to make the hit. Capone Blue over there, the Kent State transfer at corner. He closed hard after a gain of 6. Second down and 4, short 4 coming for UVA.
Nice open field tackle.
Back in the game, Kobe Pace from Cedartown, Georgia. He started. Another run from Calandria. I'm not sure this was designed, but maybe it was after a fake. Got about a yard and a half or so, and it's going to be third down short.
Kind of looking like they're deciding, let's let our playmaker make plays, right?
Maybe. Something's got to give. 30-17 Wake leads, but still a long time to go. 12:35 left. Third down, let's call it a couple. Maybe a short 2. Snap to Calandria, wanting to throw. Throw short middle. Pass caught by the tight end, Neville. He's been open all night long and rumbles over the 50 down to the 49. He has 2 touchdown catches tonight. Anderson and Blue are there to make the hit, but a gain of 9 for Virginia. And a new set of downs. Virginia with quicker tempo this time. Throw out on the left flank. Pass caught there on the edge by Fields and dancing out of bounds with Capone Blue after 10 or 11, maybe 12 yards. Going to be 12 and another Virginia first down. Here come the Cavaliers. Now Virginia lines up in the pistol with Pace behind Calandria. Play fake, Calandria backing up, throws left to the sideline. Pass caught again by Fields, who's knocked out of bounds. And one of those downfields helping will look like maybe Pointer. There's a penalty marker down. Blue and Robinson are there for Wake. Virginia backing up again.
Holding offense, number 55. 10-yard penalty, first down.
That's the center, Stevens, transferring in from Dayton, a grad student.
I think that was 55 on 55, wasn't it?
Yeah, holding Gaines. Stevens holding Wake's defensive tackle. That'll back Virginia up near midfield at the Wake 47-yard line. First down in a long way. Right at 20. Snap to Calandria, throws a little screen to the left side. Pass caught there by Harris. Harris breaking a couple tackles and dancing past the 40 and down to the Wake 38-yard line. Pointer there this time for sure, along with Gaines, a gain of 9. And second down and right at 11 coming for UVA.
I think Nick Anderson might have been trying to tackle the football and missed it.
11:10 remains in the game, clock running. Wake 30, Virginia 17. Virginia past the Wake 40 now at the 38. Wake rushing just 3 this time. Here's Calandria, throws left side on another screen to Harris. And Harris dancing around past the 30, gets a first down to the 25 and beyond. They'll get him down about the 24. Royalty has entered the box. Here's Coach Steve. What's left of Coach Steve Forbes. He's lost 50-plus pounds, I hear. Looking good. We'll see you soon. And now here's Virginia, left side, and a toss toward the end zone. Caught, and a Virginia touchdown. That's a 24-yard gain for the score, and right back comes Virginia. 10:37 left.
Terrell Harris all by himself.
Harris there to make the grab, and Virginia within 7 right now, and a PAT coming. Here's Bettridge, the kicker, to try the point after. Snap and spot good. Boot on the way, and it is right through there. So we'll take the timeout below. Brand new score. 10:37 remains with the count. Wake Forest 30, Virginia 24.
Stop what you're doing, because right now Kohl's is giving away millions in instant Kohl's Cash in stores for free. You heard that right. This weekend is their Kohl's Cash Ultimate Giveaway. Plus, get 3 days of deals in store and online. Yep, you definitely don't want to miss this. So hurry to Kohl's today before it's too late. Kohl's Cash Giveaway valid in store only. Redeemable only that day. Some exclusions apply while supplies last. Ends September 8th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
All right, game day concessions. Can I get a Pepsi?
You can, but son, you don't just get a Pepsi. Pepsi gets you. It gets the glory of beholding Wake Forest football. Pepsi shepherds us through adversity. It refreshes us as we roll the quad after every Deacs triumph. Now, would you like a Pepsi, son?
I'll take 100,000 million.
Let's do one Pepsi and go from there.
Right, good call.
Pepsi, proud partners of Wake Forest football.
.37 left to play in the game. Virginia right back in it. And down 6 after going 66 yards, 7 plays. Pass to Harris, who was wide open over on the left side down toward the end zone. Nobody around him. That had to be a problem in the Wake secondary. And Calandria and Harris team up for the score, and it's a 6-point game with 10:37 left.
Yeah, a bit of confusion down there, and a handful of guys looking at each other saying, I thought you had him. He thought, I thought you had him. Nobody had him.
I busted coverage here. I turned around and was chatting with Coach Forbes, who
did a drive-by, didn't he?
He did. Security not very good. Security let him in back there. Looking forward to basketball season. They're going to have a good team, and I'm excited about it.
Should be a really fun winter.
Not that far away. Basketball season seems to start earlier and earlier and earlier. Pretty soon, you watch, we'll be playing on Halloween in basketball. But right here, still a lot of football to go. And it's kind of this to me, this game has the feel right now that a mistake by somebody, either team, it could wind up, being the difference in the game.
Well, all the breaks have been going Wake Forest way so far this game. Everything positive that has happened in their direction. The drop pass, the 2 big penalties that really helped set some things up. Hoping for a score that last possession that would have kind of put it out of range, but instead it went the wrong way.
Sparks will kick it. Claiborne and Versteeg are the deep safeties this time for Wake. then the Cavaliers just put together a 66-yard, 7-play drive and cut Wake's advantage to 6. Time now for Wake's offense to see if it can answer. Here's the kick on the way, and another deep one through the end zone.
One hop the back wall.
And Wake Forest will start at the 25-yard line. Hank Bachmeier has gone the distance at quarterback. He's 20 of 32, 283 yards and a touchdown. He's been sacked 4 times tonight. Favorite target's been Donovan Green, 8 hits, 89 yards and a touchdown, 5 hookups with Taylor Moore and 3 for Alexander. And on the ground, Damon Claiborne, 21 carries, 86 yards, couple of rushing touchdowns. Wake ready at its own 25. Power to the right, handoff to the right, cutting back to the left side, Carney, and he gets up to the 30 and brought down at that point. Looked like he was going to maybe get deeper into the secondary, but Sanker, who's been banged up a couple of times, was there to make the hit, and one of the Cavaliers is hurt right now. That's Hammond, the tackle. And Virginia's had several players injured tonight, and some more than once.
Like 4 or 5 different guys have gone down. Nice hole on the left side for Carney on that running play to the left. Nick Tabaka's guys have done a really good job up front tonight.
And they're going to take another media timeout down below, so we will step aside. Clock's at 10:24 left in the fourth as we go to break by telling you the score. Wake Forest 30, Virginia 24.
Hey, Demon Deacons, cue the shine and savings. The new Zips Car Wash app is available for download. Keeping your ride sparkling clean has never been more rewarding. Get the free Zips app and earn points for every in-app purchase, including memberships. Then turn those points into free car wash rewards. Download the app today and your first car wash is free. Visit Apple App Store or Google Play Store and search Zips Car Wash now. Zips Car Wash, proud partner of Wake Forest Athletics.
Hey, Demon Deacon fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Wake Forest football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Back in Winston-Salem, Wake Forest leading Virginia here at Legacy Stadium, 30-24. Wake had a 10-point third quarter, a touchdown march that ended with a short pass from Bachmeier to Donovan Green, then a Matt Dennis field goal. Had Wake up 30-17, but Virginia just kind of keeps hanging around. Yep. Cavaliers came back and took advantage of what we think was a mix-up in the Wake secondary. 24-yard pass to a wide-open Trell Harris. And that's where we are, 30-24. Wake on top by 6, and with the ball, 2nd and 4 when play resumes here in a moment at the Wake Forest 31 after the injury to Virginia defensive tackle Jason Hammond, a second-year player from Miami Gardens who's made 2 or 3 tackles here tonight.
Need points on this possession.
Again, 2nd down and 4 here for Wake at its own 31. Carney's the back. He's to the left of the quarterback in the gun. And the Deacons have 3 receivers out wide to the field right toward the Virginia bench. Cam Height in there at tight end over here on the left side. And Virginia with a 4-man front. From the left hash, here's Bachmeier ready to go. Has the snap, fakes the handoff to Carney. Drops to throw, looks right, throws downfield. Going to be caught at the 45-yard line. That's brought in by Donovan Green. The tackler, Dre Walker, was right there, but Green somehow made another fine catch.
Pretty risky pass and a really good catch reaching out for it by Green.
And a new set of downs for Wake at the Demon Deacon 44-yard line. Trips left for Wake, one receiver to the right. Hyde in motion to the right. Here's play action. Bachmeier dropping to throw. Dancing to the left, throwing downfield. Going to be caught by Green over the middle at the 40-yard line of Virginia. And down to the Cavalier 36. Walker, after a gain of 19, makes the tackle. But here comes Wake.
That's good for a first down.
Bachmeier just north of 300 yards now, throwing the ball. And ready to go already in the shotgun. Moves Carney to the right. There's the snap and the handoff in the middle. Not much there for Carney as he bangs it straight ahead down to the 36-yard line, brought down by Diatta, the tackle.
So last week it's Taylor Morin as your featured receiver, and this week Donovan Green has a 100-yard gain.
Yeah,
100-yard game.
Yeah, he's 10 catches, 121, and a touchdown.
Spread the wealth.
I'm not sure why we've slowed things down on the field. Now the officials backing out, ready to go. Clock winding, 8:45 left in the game. Wake up 6 and driving at the Virginia 35-yard line. 2nd down and 8 yards after a 2-yard run by Carney. Wake's got a bunch over here to the right. And Green to the left. Inside fake. Bachman wants to throw, and he's going to get tackled. That's the 5th sack of the night for Virginia. Loss of about a yard or so right around the line of scrimmage back here at the 36. Chico Bennett, one-time Yellow Jacket, makes that tackle, and it's 3rd down and 9.
That will be a concern in the coming weeks.
Wake ready. Big play of the ball game right here. Virginia crowds the line of scrimmage on this particular play. 6 Cavaliers along that front.
In the box.
And Bachmeier is ready on 3rd down and long. Wake up 6. There's the snap. Bachmeier looks right, throws to the sideline, incomplete. Horatio Fields is running straight down toward the end zone. The ball went to the outside and out of bounds. McDonald, the linebacker, with a shot on Bachmeier as soon as he let the ball go. Now it's 4th down and 9. The clock stopped at 7:41. Wake will keep the offense out there right now on 4th down and 9 at the Virginia 36. Bachmeier is ready. There's the snap. Here comes the rush. Bachmeier in trouble. Running to his right. Flags are down. Throws on the run downfield. Going to be caught by Fields at the 15-yard line. This, I'm not sure, will stand. There are flags all over the field. 1 downfield in the secondary, 2 in the Wake Forest backfield. So there might be multiple fouls here. We'll see how it all shakes out.
Pretty good idea what the one in the Wake Forest backfield is going to be about, or both of them. Defensive holding on the other side, though, downfield would negate that, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, the referee tonight, Jerry Magallanes.
There are fouls by both teams on the play. Holding defense, number 9. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 82. Holding offense, number 55. Those fouls will offset 4th down.
That's a bunch of no good on that play. And we got a reboot.
Well put by a Hall of Famer right there.
After all that, we got a reboot.
It seems like if they out penalty you by 2-1, you got to get something for it.
You ought to get one of them. But still, odd part of the field here. You could maybe try a short punt. You could obviously go for it. Field goal's out of question. And Wake's keeping the offense out there on 4th and 9 at the Virginia 36. Snap to Bachmeier. Again, rushed pretty hard and sacked for the 6th time tonight. Back here at the 45-yard line, and Wake turns it over on downs, leading by 6. Virginia gets the ball near midfield as Trey McDonald, the linebacker, makes the tackle.
Well, the one thing you can't do in that situation is get sacked.
Yeah,
you got to dump the ball someplace, anyplace.
Yeah, Wake on 4th and 9 keeps the offense out, sustains the sack, and Virginia in business with 7:20 left in the game and trailing 30-24. Football at the Virginia 44-yard line. And after a huge defensive stop, the Cavaliers have the momentum here in Winston-Salem. Wake's got the lead. Calandria has the snap, hands the ball to Brown. Big hole, 45 to the 50-yard line. That hole closed pretty quickly. It looked like he might run for a long gain there. Pretty sizable at it is. Gains about 6. Combs makes the hit. Second down, let's call it more like 5. 12th tackle on the night for Combs. And Virginia with a quick snap gives right side Brown, and he stumbles to about the 49. To the line of scrimmage, that's it. B.J. Williams is there to get him.
A rather large play right here.
Yeah, just like that. It's third down and a long 4. Both of those Virginia runs look like they would gain more than they actually did.
Gotta believe Calandria is going to try to do something himself with the ball here.
2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Third down and close to 5. There's the snap, handoff Brown right side. He crashes past the 50 and down to the 48 or so, close to a first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.5 or so. Lovichin makes the tackle for Wake, and now Virginia with a decision to make. I mean, if you don't convert here, you give the ball back to Wake at midfield pretty much. And the Virginia offense stays out there with 5:55 to go. Clock runs, Wake up 6. Here's Virginia. 4th down, let's call it 2. Snap to Calandria. Looks middle, throws middle, pass is caught for a first down, juggled initially by Fields, and then he grasps it tightly. Slocum makes the hit, but a first down for Virginia. What a play by the Cavaliers.
Boy, what a good catch on a ball that was thrown behind him as he had some pressure coming in.
First down, Virginia at the Wake 43. Snap to Calandria. Off play action. Wants to throw. Wants it deep downfield. Incomplete. That's going to be a flag, yeah.
Multiple flags.
Yeah. The official right on the play tried to dig the penalty flag out of his waistband and couldn't get it. And finally got it and threw it.
Pass interference, defense, number 25. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's Glasgow for Wake. 5:18 to go. Wake 30, Virginia 24. And this will move the football deeper into Wake territory. 28-yard line. Ball near the left hash mark. Calandria sends 2 Cavaliers left to the boundary and 1 wide to the right. That's Wood by himself over here. Snap to Calandria, throws left to the sideline. Passes caught there by Pace, and Hazen wrestles him out of bounds. Gain of only 1. Second down and long coming up.
Long time developing for not very much happening.
5 minutes to go in the game. Wake 30, Virginia 24. Second down Cavaliers at the Wake 27. Give to Pace. Past the 25 and 20. Lowers his head and into the secondary for a first down to the 16-yard line. Nick Anderson makes the tackle, but a run of 10 yards. And a first down for Virginia as Pace gives his team a new set of downs. Red zone opportunity now for Virginia. Snap to Calandria. Deep drop. Nowhere to go. Now runs to the left. Throws on the run toward the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Overshoots Pace. Coverage down that way by Wayman. Drifting all the way downfield from his defensive end spot.
Pretty amazing job by the Virginia offensive line to not hold on a play that takes that long to develop.
Clock stopped here in the fourth quarter. 4:24 to go. Wake's lead a precarious 6 at 30-24. And Virginia ready on second down and 10 at the Wake 17. Near the left hash, Calandria has the snap. Looks left, throws to the sideline. It's caught over there at about the 10. A great grab again by Fields with Glasgow covering. Gets 6 and third down coming. About third down and 4 right at it.
Yep.
Ball's at the 11. Got to get to the 7. Inside 4 minutes to go. Virginia will send 3 receivers wide to the right. Ball at the left hash, snap, Calandria. Going to hand the ball off, Pace dancing around past the 10 to the 9-yard line. Brought down by Nick Anderson. And it will be 4th down again.
Had him wrapped up, just couldn't stop the forward momentum during the process of making the tackle.
Virginia 2 for 2 on 4th down tonight. 4th down and what? Right at 1.5? Something like that. Ball between the hash marks. Pace is the running back. Wake jams the line of scrimmage. Calandria has the snap, wants to throw. Looks over the middle. There's a short one down to the 2. Pass is caught and to the 1-yard line. That is hauled in again by Fields. Glasgow makes the tackle. Virginia in a hurry up over the ball with 2:54 to go, trailing by 6. Snap to Calandria. Fakes the handoff to Pace. Keeps himself toward the goal line. It's close. No signal yet. Officials converge. He did not score.
Early on the field, the runner was short of the goal line. 2nd down.
So it's 2nd and goal. And, you know, that could end up, I mean, that benefits maybe Virginia a little bit because the clock continues to run.
Well, they were sending people to the sideline for a quick conversation, then back out. They bundle up and huddle up right next to the football.
2nd and goal to go.
New quarterback.
Yeah, Virginia's got Brosterhouse in there, takes the snap. They bull toward the goal line. He's in, touchdown. He's a big kid, 6'2", 211. Virginia with the touchdown ties the game at 30 with 2:07 left. And will now try to get the lead here with the extra point. Virginia has come back after Wake led it 30-17 to tie the game with a PAT on the way. So out is Bettridge to try and give Virginia its first lead of the night. Snap and spot, good kick on the way, and Virginia is in front here with 2:07 left in the football game. 31-30.
Wow. What a turnaround, and give credit to Virginia for a drive down the field. But just a heartbreaker. Some big plays late on 4th downs. Keep the drive going. 2 4th down possessions that kept the ball moving. Calandria looked very good on the drive downfield. Used his feet a little bit more than he had earlier in the ball game. And Virginia comes up with a 31-30 lead with 2:07 to go. So Hank Bachmeier, this is why you were brought in.
Let's go down to Dave.
Yeah, I think we'll look back at those field goals instead of touchdowns. Not giving Matt Dennis the chance to kick maybe a 40-yarder there in the first half. You can look back at a lot of things, but as you guys just said, if Hank Bachmeier can drive this team down to a field goal even, we'll forget all of that.
Yeah, it's a 1-point game right now. Plenty of time. 2:07 left. Spark set to kick off. And as has been the case all night when teams are kicking toward the south, it's through the end zone and a touchback. And so here we go. Wake Forest has all of its timeouts plus the 2-minute timeout. So that's 4. Now, you got your whole playbook right here, I would think. But you're trailing for the first time tonight. And just 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the game. Claiborne back in there at running back. Wake will start from the left hash mark at the Demon Deacon 25 after the touchback. 2 receivers out wide to the right. And 2 flexed over here to the left toward the Wake bench. That's the short side of the field. Bachmeier's ready. Has the snap, dropping to throw. Looks, being pursued. Now runs out of the pocket left side toward the sideline and out of bounds. Taken there by the linebacker Jackson. Got out of bounds at 2:01, well, right at 2 minutes now.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
Got himself a couple more yards, though, by keeping it going upfield instead of cutting it short and getting out of bounds on his feet.
All right, after a gain of 7, we're at the
bring it in.
2-minute timeout. We'll take the break by telling you the score here on the Wake Forest Sports Network. Demon Deacons trailing Virginia 31-30.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, score the confidence you need to start your journey with the power and exceptional capability of a new Ford F-150. With available smart tech like Pro Power on board, it's game on when F-150 is part of your team. For great offers and to learn more about a new Ford F-150, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today. Always consult the owner's manual for important operating instructions.
Whether it's a big-time win or you're making a comeback, a Legacy Federal Credit Union is on your team. Need a car loan or want to switch to a free checking account? How about consolidating your student loans or starting that business you always wanted? At a Legacy, we help our members pursue their goals and achieve financial wins. Member-owned and focused, we're proud to offer personal guidance that helps you keep a healthy perspective on your finances through good times, tough times, and even game time. Learn more today at alegacy.org.
As we come down the stretch here, let's take a look inside the Learfield Network studios. Couple scores in the ACC of interest. Not looking good down in Charlotte for the Wolfpack. 2:56 to go in the third. Tennessee running away with this one, 37-3 the tally. And in the third quarter down in Death Valley, Appalachian State trails 56-13, and I was wrong earlier. Yes, Cade Klubnik does have 5 touchdown passes. He also has 2 touchdown rushing, and so he's responsible for 7 touchdowns tonight. And this game just went final. Stanford beats Cal Poly 41-7 and get their first win of the year. Let's take one quick look at top 25 action. Number 4 Alabama just scored to start the fourth quarter. They lead South Florida 21-13 in Tuscaloosa. Let's send it back to a Legacy Stadium as we wrap this thing up and check you up on some scores in the post game and all that and so much more. Let's go back to Stan and Larry.
All right, Chris, thanks. That's all coming up on the Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist post-game show. Will it be one of relief? Will it be, oh my goodness, after that third quarter, Virginia came back and won. This has been one of the wilder games in this series. And so many decisions there have been tonight. Count them up. 7 fourth down conversion attempts, right?
That's a lot.
And 5 successful, 5 out of 7.
Weird night.
Wake Forest has allowed 6 sacks tonight of the quarterback.
That's a problem.
All right, Wake is ready. 2nd down and 3, and even 2 minutes to go in the game. Wake Forest at its own 32-yard line, trailing by a point. Snap to Bachmeier. Looking left, nothing develops there. In trouble, throws with a guy wrapped around him. Downfield and incomplete. Another great pass rush by Virginia. And now the Deacs faced with 3rd down and 3.
And a Virginia defender had a handful of Horatio Field's shirt as he was trying to dive for the ball.
3rd down and a long 3 coming up for Wake at its own 32. Clock stopped at 1:53. Virginia leading 31-30. Bachmeier in the gun, sends Morin in motion to the right side. Here's the throw on the right flank to Morin, makes the grab at the 35 and then misses. 40, 45, 50-yard line. First down Wake. Great individual effort by Taylor Morin.
Get the ball to your playmakers. Let your playmakers make plays.
Gain of 19. Remember now, Wake just needs 3. The lead for Virginia is 31-30. Ball right past the 50 in Virginia territory. Snap back to Bachmeier. Looking, waiting, throwing left side. Morin again makes the grab at the 40, down to the 35. Fumbles the ball and scooped up by Donovan Green. Or is it Virginia? Virginia recovers the football at the 29-yard line. That was spinning around the ankles of Donovan Green. I thought he was going to make the pickup, but Virginia is there to recover at the 29 with only 1:24 to go. Warren was hit.
Field with a fumble recovered by Virginia.
Green got both hands on the ball and couldn't bring it in, and Virginia is able to recover. And is it a fumble? They will look long and hard at that one. Clary recovers for UVA.
Well, they'll take a long look at it, but it looked like the ball popped out pretty cleanly. What Donovan Green did was, instead of trying to circle the ball, go down to the ground and pull it into his body, he reached for it.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness. That would have gotten him within field goal territory.
Yeah, Taylor Moore made a couple of great plays for the Deacs, and then that ball comes out of there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question that it's a clean fumble.
Well, Wake was, you could just feel it. Had the momentum, marching down the field. And I'm not sure.
I think it's just Dave Clausen was on the field arguing, maybe asking for a look of it.
Well, they look at all of them,
they must be looking at it up here.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'd be playing, right?
Yeah.
If it was that cut and dried, Virginia would have the ball. And now Wake does have 3 timeouts.
Dave Clausen said at halftime turnovers.
Yep. Well, there's the signal. They point first down, Virginia.
Yep.
Play
so they
one of
saw
the guys
enough
who
in
was
the booth to not even warrant an official review. So Virginia will have it at its own 29-yard line, leading 31-30, only 1:24 left. And again, Wake's got all of its timeouts. And you can bet they'll be used in rapid fire here. Here's Virginia, quarterback keeper left side, Calandria heading to the sideline, taken down immediately for a loss of a couple by Glasker, and right away Wake burns a timeout.
Timeout, Wake Forest. Their first time out of the half. 30-second timeout.
Calandria is a kind of quarterback. You can take it. You can kind of run that student body left and right and burn a few more seconds than you might just handing the ball off.
But you also have to be very, very careful to make sure you bring him down, because you give him a half an inch and he's going to open something up on you. And Wake Forest does have a blocked punt already this evening.
Wake was that first turnover of the season on that fumble by Taylor Moore. And then Donovan Green, he had it, picked it up, and then
thought he could run a little bit.
One of the Virginia players, as Virginia now snaps the ball again and just runs another play, and Wake will quickly burn a timeout.
Wake trying to keep him on his feet and rip the ball out if they possibly can.
Timeout, Wake Forest. Their second timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
So now it's 3rd down and 11. Wake Forest has one more timeout. Virginia will run it again.
Yep.
Force Wake to burn the timeout. And unless, the Cavaliers got the first down, punt it away, and then the Deacs would have to come up with some last-second heroics to win the game. Wake was leading 30-17 with 2 minutes and change left in the 3rd quarter after scoring 10 unanswered points. But then Virginia, 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to gain the lead here, 31-30. 3rd down, 11, Virginia ready at its own 28-yard line. Calandria in the gun, has the snap, looks to throw. Left side pass caught by Fields. You thought they would run it, but they like to throw it just as well, and that will get the ball past the 35 to the 36. It's going to be 4th down, so...
Timeout. Wake Forest.
Wake burns the
third and
timeout.
final timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
So that's it. And with 1:08 to go, Virginia, good grief, the way this was going. You don't know what they're going to do, but they'll punt it out of there, you would think, and we'll see what happens.
We wait a lot of dazed people if they don't try to punt here.
I'm literally shocked that Virginia threw the ball.
Put the ball in the air, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if it's not complete, then Wake doesn't have to use the timeout.
Exactly.
Of course, you could throw the interception. Crazy. The Sparks is into punt. Taylor Morin back at the 20-yard line. Wake has blocked a punt tonight. 1:08 left. Virginia will punt it out of there. The snap is good. The rush is on, and the quick kick is out of there. Takes a couple of hops past Taylor Morin, rolling past the 10, all the way to the 5 to the 4-yard line. That was just one of those crazy punts that Morin just could not get to and field. A 59-yard punt after it's all said and done. We'll call it the 5-yard line, and Wake will take over at that point. Down 1, no timeouts, 57 seconds left in the football game.
Well, Wake had the big rush on, and so that cuts down on the blockers that you have. And it was another ugly punt, just ugly as could be, but very effective.
Oh, he had to get it out. Wake with a pretty good pass or punt rush, and Sparks got it out and ended up being a great one down to the 5. You couldn't ask for any more now. And here come the Deeks. No timeouts. 57 seconds left. Bachmeier will take the snap on the goal line. He has it, drops back into his own end zone. Now runs and will get tackled at about the 6-yard line. And the clock runs with no timeout. Butler and Bennett, the two ends, converge to make the hit. 2nd down and 9. 3 Deacons right, 1 to the left. Bachmeier has the snap, drops again into the end zone, looks left down the sideline, throws downfield. Pass caught by Green at the 30-yard line. And Green takes a vicious hit at that point. A gain of 24. Clock will stop momentarily. Now it starts. 30 seconds left. Wake at its own 30. Snap to Bachmeier. 3 Deacons wide right. Throws to the left on the sideline. Incomplete. Intending the ball for Green again. Jackson on the coverage. 20 seconds left. Going to be 2nd and 10.
Courageous catch by Donovan Green on that last play.
Took a hit. I thought they might even consider targeting.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering
on the tackle. They did not. 2nd down and 10, Wake at its own 30. Virginia leading 31-30. Deacons with no timeouts. Got to get it to about the 30 to have a chance at a field goal. The other 30. That's 40 yards away. Snap to Bachmeier, dropped it, picks it up, breaks a tackle right side. Flags will fly, throws the ball downfield. The field's caught at the Wake 41. The clock will stop at 11 seconds. There are flags in the Deacon backfield. And you would think holding would be the call there.
Holding, offense, number 62. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And again, the clock is at 11 seconds. And Virginia now can feel it. Because the line of scrimmage
Please reset the game clock to 13 seconds. 13 seconds on the game clock. It will start on my signal.
Line of scrimmage backed up all the way to the 20. Got to get it to the 40 for a 1st down. 2nd down for Wake with only 13 seconds left. Bachmeier has the snap, dropping to throw, runs to the right a little bit, throws to the sideline, pass caught by Fields. Fields then steps out of bounds, was hit out of bounds at about the 29. Clock at 5 seconds to go. So you got to score on this play.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, you don't have time now to get one downfield and out of bounds and get a kickoff.
How many laterals can you get on one play?
3rd down and long. There's the snap. Bachmeier looks, waits, fires over the middle, passes, was it caught? Might have been, then lateral backwards and then recovered by maybe Virginia. There's a scramble now picked up by Wake Forest. Now they're continuing to lateral back, and the Deacs have something brewing here. Their lateral comes to the left side, and Green runs out of bounds finally, nearing midfield as the horn sounds and the game ends. Well, Virginia had 4 or 5 opportunities to grab the ball and couldn't get it done. And Wake Forest in Virginia play the ACC opener here in Winston-Salem. In Virginia comes from 13 down in the third quarter to win it by the final score of 31-30. A heartbreaker here in Winston-Salem.
Very winnable game, no question about that. 2 evenly matched teams. And I'm not sure exactly what we learned about it from either team because there were so many weird plays tonight, a lot of odd decisions during the course of the whole ball game, but Virginia manages to sneak out a 31-30 win.
So Virginia snaps a 5-game losing streak to Wake Forest in this series, wins to get to 2-0 overall, 1-0 in the ACC. Deacons dropped to 1-1 on the season, 0-1 in league play. Coming up, Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist post-game report in a little bit. We'll take the timeout right now by telling you again today's final score. Virginia 31, Wake Forest 30.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes, but one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music soul. At Truist,